Countries and organizations are interested in the physical and humanitarian aspects in Syria, especially that the Syrian war has been taking place for almost 4 years now. But they are totally turning blind eyes to everything that relates to heritage. Syria is one of the oldest spots that has massive heritage, such as markets and museums dating back to thousands of years, which unfortunately is subject to die in silence as a direct result of the war.
What happened in Aleppo is a real disaster. We look for the reconstruction of the places that were destroyed over the 4 years of the crisis. So there will inevitably be an opportunity for the handicrafts to be restored and the Syrian heritage to be revived.
Syria enjoys rich cultural expressions reflected by the multi-confessional nature of society. Intangible heritage is not merely valued as a cultural good. It thrives on communities and depends on those whose knowledge of traditions, skills, and customs are passed on to the rest of the community. Moreover, it's constantly recreated by communities and groups in response to their history. It provides people with a sense of identity and continuity and promotes respect for cultural diversity and human creativity. Music, for example, is one of the intangible aspects that adds to the understanding of people's and nations' culture. Musicians and people who work in music have to highlight the musical heritage, whether recorded or not, to inspirit it and transfer it through generations.
Tangible and intangible aspects heritage are inseparable. We long for their integration by cooperating with our partners according to international standards of documentation.
As a member in the UNESCO, the Syria Trust for Development is currently taking steps to safeguard the intangible heritage, such as publishing the first edition of a book series and launching a website.
The Syrian cultural heritage is unlimitedly diverse. We're trying to take samples of its different aspects, such as rituals, social practices, and festive events, to be recorded, and this consequently matches the standards defined by the UNESCO.
The book has been published, and the content will wholly be on the website, which will be launched in English and Arabic soon. It's not only the tangible heritage that's at risk to be vanished, but also the intangible ones such as handcrafts. Hence, the Syria Trust for Development aims at raising the awareness of the Syrian intangible heritage and expanding the participation in the efforts to authenticate, maintain, and spread it. Noor Muhammad, MEC, Damascus.